Look, I'm very aware that stigma is a big issue, and not forgetting as well, in Australia, we've got a big community from different cultures, and there's some pretty heavy stigma there about mental health, about mental health as weakness and shame for the family. And in the broader Australian community as well, still a lot of myths about put your hand up with a mental illness, you're somehow weak, or you should just snap out of it and it's something trivial. So unfortunately, that's not what the research tells us, and that's not what I see as a GP. Someone who's got unmanaged depression or anxiety can spin their life right out of control, their relationships, their work, their general functioning. And from a research point of view, we know that in the big studies called the burden of disease that look at disability adjusted life years, that the mental health issues are just not trivial. They're really serious, and they actually have a big effect on people's lives. So stigma's out there. I always think I'm aware of how far we've actually come. My father's a retired psychiatrist. He was a GP in the 60s, and we've given some talks together about how different it is the way people present with mental distress then and now. So now I'll have a big burly plumber come in and go, "Oh, g'day, doc. Oh, I just can't sleep. I think I might be getting depressed." It'll just be right up front. Old days, not a chance that plumber would have come to the GP and said, "I've got depression." People came in with all sorts of somatic manifestations, and the doctors also weren't quite sure what to do with them. They'd give them rose water or do lots of tests, So I think that we have evolved, long way to go. I still think the best way to combat stigma, the media have a great role in this. And I think one footy player talking about mental illness is worth about 100 professors like me. Resonates with the community, and we're particularly trying to get out to young men. Rock stars and Insta famous people talking about mental health, it's much more part of the conversation. So we're getting there on stigma, but still a way to go.